We are back with Tarth Takes Wing, Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones roleplay focused campaign. We are rolling back the entirety of episode 7. We can't figure out how to get Dorne into the Seven Kingdoms. I think that the position we ended at was so far away from our roleplay goals of remaining beneath the Targaryens, not rebelling against the Iron Throne, supporting the Iron Throne. We're away from that. So instead, we're just going to roll back the clock to the beginning, right after the marriages had happened. Oh, I forgot that we're going to have some bad times. I forgot we're going to have some bad times. We need to get back to focusing on building and to not being a imperial king of Dorne. That's not what I want. I mean, it'd be great if Dorne could join the Seven Kingdoms, but that does not appear. So apparently the event only triggers to join the Seven Kingdoms if you are the ruler of Dorne and you manually choose to marry into the Seven Kingdoms line. What I can see is that it basically evaporates your character and you die. And Dorne peacefully joins and you move to your next player heir. I mean, setting that up would be quite difficult right now. All right, we need to summon the blacksmith. We're going to have to wait until we get the money. We do need a new steward and court smith at this time. Oh, Roy died again. It's rough to see it happen twice. But what can you do? What can you do, guys? What a conquest. What a fever dream, conquering Dorne twice. Paying out over $1,000 to... Okay, so Balon is dead. King Balon and Aenys Targaryen. In a brazen display of treachery, Gale has crowned King Aenys in King's Landing before a grand assembly, usurping the throne that rightfully belongs to Prince Viserys. Okay. Are we Dance of the Dragonsing? I feel like we might be dancing right now. It seems like we're dancing. Prince Viserys has risen up against King Aenys II of the Iron Throne in the Dance of the Dragons. I must choose to stand with King Aenys of the Iron Throne, join Prince Viserys of the Iron Throne, or stay neutral. Lord Paramount Boromund has chosen to support the crown. I would definitely like to see how this is shaking out before I jump in here. But yeah, I want to support Viserys. Last time he just gave up, apparently. Boromund just absolutely betraying right now. Can I buy a claim on his... I have that claim buy ability, but apparently I don't have it right now. I'm going to choose the side of King Viserys. Okay. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're in it now. Ravens traverse the sky, bearing ominous tidings to every corner of the realm. A storm brews on the horizon as the drums of war resound, heralding the outbreak of conflict between the rival claimants. King Aenys, backed by Gale, and King Viserys. Whispers echo through the halls of every castle, recounting the tales of usurpation, while King Aenys seized the crown while King Balon lay on his deathbed. Now, King Viserys, the rightful heir, has sounded the clarion call, declaring war to reclaim what is rightfully his. Let's do a Dragon Knight check. So we're doing My Realm, Dragon Rider trait. It's just my wife this time around. We don't have Viserys in here. She is strong and she's forced into my army. We've got spare prestige. We can pick up some people. Besieger always good. Vanguard also good. I think we'll just take that outright. Ooh. I think we take a little march on Storm's End, honestly. Take a little march on Storm's End. Oh, got some good friendships going. Good friendships. Who is this? Who's losing badly? Thurgood Petridge versus Durham. We don't like that. That's bad. Okay. We're friends with him. We also want to be friends with Aenys. We already tried that and it failed. Our darling girl is marrying heir. Oswald Den Reeve. I don't know who the hell this is. Alright, so we're doing the thing again where we feed people to the Targaryens to make sure that they have marriages and they have births, because these people could not keep themselves alive if their lives literally depended on it, which they often do. Okay, hold on. They're moving. I want to know where they're going. My granddaughter, Sarah, has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After meeting in person, she has been repeating the warrior's words to herself. Work hard and you can master anything. Let that make you generous, my young trainee. How are we doing on training people? We have a bunch of people who need to be trained. It's the guys who died when Rollo died again. I will train them myself. I'll tell you what, I'll train them myself. I'll train those children. I am a smart man. I can train children. Alright. We're doing the stewardship thing again. We want lots of stewards. We want lots of really good stewards. Oh, Melantha, so brave. We're training this child as a steward as well. If I can educate him, I'm going to. Boom. Bing, bam, boom. Okay, we're going for Storm's End now. Another counselor dead. Sir Baelor Belaerys. You're going in. You're going in, my boy. Okay. We cannot siege Storm's End in 11 years. That's not gonna fly. Not even remotely. Some of these battle numbers are not good. These people are not fighting together. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, dive, brothers, dive. My grandson Viserys and his little friend Aemma have taken a copy of the seven-pointed star from the study and brought it into the playroom. Viserys tried to read it, but quickly realized the words therein were best left for Septons. He seems completely content with his current inability to understand the deeper meanings of the words. Alright, we'll go for humble this time. My granddaughter Alysanne, and her little friend Viserys had taken a copy. We've already done this. I want you to become zealous, if you can. Nope, we'll have you become humble then. Okay, more Republican vassal cash. We're in desperate need of the cash, and we love Republican vassals. They're the best around. Here we go. It's Vargan Hoet. Join me, Vargan. Soon my training will be complete. Oh, she married the last smith. We just keep letting her smith on, let her smith on. We're smithing, man. I'm getting raided. When this is over, I'm gonna go solve that problem, my buddy. You're choosing violence with me, and you don't want that smoke. You're about to catch these hands. Alright, this is a repeat. It's the Prince of Fashion event. We know about these deviants. What language can I learn from you? Interesting. Sister-in-law, friend. Oh no, he died to Dragonfire. Oh boy. Alright, the young boy is betrothed to my Tear. So you're the new heir. My Alisane is betrothed to his other. Okay, so we are the only thing ensuring that his bloodline carries on. You owe us when you're king, my man. Here we go. Here we go. Spending a lot of money to drop on these raiders. Looks like there's some fighting to be done up here. I think we ship all the way over here. Why stop? Oh boy, this is gonna be a fight for sure. My friend, Master Willem, is known for his interest in venery. Enters my chamber brimming with excitement. It is the boar with the snowy white fur again. Well, if the whole realm wasn't at frickin' war right now, we would talk. Let's get in here. Oh, King's Landing looks so much better when it actually exists. What a crazy thing to say, but no. Not Corley's. Not Corley's. No. We lost our alliance with the Starks. No. No. I wonder if we step to them, we can drag the other armies towards us. Can we? Will you join us, friends? We start this battle. Will you come with us? I just can't be certain. They're just messing around. Oh, well, they jumped in there. I guess I'm jumping in now. Oh boy, the dragons are attacking. Oh, that's not what you want to see when you're the bad guys in this. They are getting absolutely rocked. We won! Wow, he imprisoned Lord Paramount Barrowmond. Whoa, he got so many of their items. King Viserys has been proclaimed the new ruler. Alright, we are sending our armies home. You have sworn fealty to Lord Paramount Boromund and become their vassal. Now, originally, we said that we were going to be loyal to the Baratheons, but they have just shown disloyalty. They have backed the losing side in the war. I don't care what the other, what the other people think about it. It's time to remove this man. He's a bad dude. He's a bad man. His family has bad blood. Oh wow, he really hates him. I hear a commotion. Okay, it's the small steps. event. Just a repeat. Just a repeat. Someone is coming to kill my allies, Suleiman. That's okay. Since we are an attacking Dorne, we don't really need those alliances. You are invited to King Viserys' coronation. Yes, I will. Indeed, I will go. But we're going to go this way. We're going to stop by Dragonstone. Then we'll land. And on the way back... Wild Dragon? That's dangerous. You really don't want to... You don't want to mess with those. You don't want to mess with those. Hasta noche. I've been offered the position of Spy Master of the Stormlands. That is such a mistake, my friend. That's such a mistake. You absolutely should not have given me that. I will find somebody else. We got this guy's a spy master. This is my spy master. We got the I am a spy master. We got the spy master team up in here. What does this guy speak that I'm learning anyway? Don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with the hook, but we're definitely using it. Lord Harold of Claw Island is dead. Okay, well, that sucks. He was a great spy master, so we really kind of needed him. Lord Paramount's shield. Okay. We've got, where was it? Military. Servants scurry across the courtyard to the Red Keep, bringing the final deck. Well, we've seen this event before. We'll see if it's any different this time around, like if he actually pays money for stuff. Befriending King Viserys' Master of Whispers. Also my former ally, now not so allied with. That cloak does not go with your cloak. I did notice that there's some boob clipping in the game. That wasn't what I wanted. It's when the enhanced boob size from the Game of Thrones generated characters encounters non-Game of Thrones clothing, like what just happened there. The regular clothing can't handle the boobage. Crazed. Unhinged, they call it. I don't really know. What they're gonna do about that. Oh, we're moving kind of slowly, actually. That's why it seems like it's taking forever. We discovered guilds. Fascinating. Okay, I think last time we said we were doing men-at-arms. I don't see any reason to deviate from that. We have all the same conditions. And that should mean, yeah, there's an extra building slot everywhere, but we still need that last village city here. You know what? Honestly, we could use a bunch of cities here too, right? Yeah, we have 3 open spots. We need the future people will be grateful that we have all these extra villages making us extra money. It'll take a while for them to ramp up, but when it happens, it'll be better than putting a lot of money to get a small upgrade. Also, it's just good to have more vassals, more mayors that we can replace with our family members eventually. Although, as we've seen, those family members need to grow the hell up as soon as possible. We are waiting forever here for this to get started. My liege, I came as soon as possible. This ceremony has finally reached its climax. It's the same ceremony, and yet no crown, so he cheaped out on it. He ran out of the monies. Time to bend the knee. I will offer my submission. We're friends. I'm intermarried into your family like crazy. Your entire family line is now relying on me. Oh, everyone is in good spirits. On my left, a group of children is hypnotized by the jugglers. The juggalos, the jugglers. On my right, poets declaim their latest compositions to an adoring crowd. However, the entire banquet falls silent when a crew of dancers bearing torches make their way to the center of the venue, inviting guests to join them along the way. The view is breathtaking in the low lights of the early evening. The torches light up their smiling faces against the darkening sky and cast an interwoven pattern into their shadows. It all looks amazing until Lord Jorun's trips, knocks a torch from a neighbor's hand, and sets his own clothes aflame. I must do something. I'll do something. I saved him. I've never seen that event. Fine sculptures, exotic tapestries, strange foreign flower arrangements, and more festoon the banquet hall. A veritable feast for the eyes. Near my seat, both Lord Humphrey and Lord Lothar share their opinions on the decorations. I'm so glad to see the correct amount of effort on display. Laughs Humphrey. I can't stand when a host half-asses something this important. But frankly, I find it all a little exhausting, groans Lothar. I don't even know what's a seat and what's a decorative sculpture. I'm gonna not get involved. I could use the stress release. There's nothing like being at a feast. It reminds us all what is good in life, and the company is not bad either. At least those close to me think so, and that's Lord Paramount Gorman Tyrell and Jor-El. You are something special, Tythan, Jor-El tells me. Lord Paramount Gorman and Daemon nod their heads. Let's get drunk, guys. Every feaster... Okay, so this is the diplomacy event again. Bing, bam, boom. Free Diplo perk. I think this might bring me to the bottom. Yep, so I'm going to get a bunch of random skill points. And... yeah, I mean, 41, 24, 40, 15, 47 is a really solid skill line for a starting character. Sight, taste, touch, smell, even sound. No human sense is left untouched by the scale and grandeur of the evening's food, a fabulous melee of art and fare. Near my seat, both Lord Chiswick and Lord Gawain share their opinions about the spread. Now this is how you throw a feast. My, it certainly is bustling, Gawain complains. I barely get a chance to taste each dish. A slower pace would not be amiss. I nod along without paying attention. I need the stress loss. Do I? No, but I just don't like them. Nope, stop. Hold on. Let's build the village very quickly before the snows come. Yep. Bam. Nailed it. We could all tell Lord Tymond had too much to drink, even though he insisted on showing us how sober he was. Simply arising from his seat proved too much for him, and now I am covered in stinking vomit. Stand to a higher level of courtesy, sir. You embarrass yourselves. Alright, we've seen this before. The top choice is the one that lets you become a friend. We did not become a friend. One after the other, all guests are leaving, and it's time for me to depart too. The coronation was a great occasion to mingle with my peers and relax, and I abandoned the premises tired and satisfied, sending my best wishes to my new liege. Congratulations, sir. It's treason then. Galena is... I don't understand what this guy has done that everyone fucking hates him. Don't understand. What did you do? What did you do? My grandson Viserys has just finished a lesson held by Mallow on the management of the treasury and the gold therein. Viserys seems to have taken the lesson somewhat to heart. While he understands the role of the lower classes, he also insists that if a peasant starts paying their taxes, they are of no more use and should be discarded. A very callous view on human life. Greedy, just, or callous. I'm gonna say just. Let's keep it above board, my man. I am shocked when I caught my granddaughter Alysanne trying to steal from the travel chests of Master Daemon. She blamed a game another child had invented, but I could tell she's lying. Be honest, and others will open up to you, my girl. We could hold a hunt. It's a good year. It's a good time of year to hold a hunt. Legendary hunt, one might say. Is Evenfall where the legend is? Yes, White Boar. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You know what? Let's actually wait for Lord Boromont's hunt to end. And the way to do that would be to go to it. Yeah. So we are going to go to it. I wasn't originally going to, but now I've convinced myself we're going to go to it. And then when it's over and we come back, we're going to host our hunt. And we'll know that almost everyone is back home and can join our hunt. I want to befriend people. Oh, it's Corlys, the sea snake. I named one of my kids after you. You're a cool dude, my man. Let's see here. We want to start doing cutting cornerstones for building cost reduction. Davos Rainwood. Davos Seaworth. He's a knight. Ultimately, Lord Paramount Boromont decided he wants to hunt a stag today. Let's get funky, my lord. Can I buy a claim on your titleage yet? I don't understand what... oh, here we go. Claim Liege's title. I need 1,500. I don't have. And I don't control at least 31% of the counties. Start a claimant faction. I can't because I don't have a claim on the title. Thought I had the perk that gives me access to religiously... yeah, you can use buy a claim interaction. Lord Paramount Boromont's huntsmen have pointed out a secluded clearing downwind of the Beast Covert. The perfect place to form our bowline and await a stag driven thither by the hound teams. Our host thinks for a moment before nodding. Yes, we shall have a little ambuscade. Ambuscade. We watch for the stag from our concealed bowline, tensing with anticipation as the flusher's cries and baying hounds grow louder. Lord Paramount Borman cries, "Quick, Lord Arthur, take the shot." Lord Arthur quickly takes aim as the stag bounds towards us, hooves pounding the mud. The arrow strikes too, straight into the beast's heart. I have learned the Andalic language, and I will send him a nice letter in response. Alright, we're going home. We're immediately launching our own hunt. Legendary hunt in Evenfall. We are looking for a max party size. Slay the beast. Invite extended family and court guests. Then we're going to manually invite the king, who is not showing up. He might be in an event. He is. Oh, wow. He's way the hell out there. Family has so few people left in it. I remember when you guys lived in my court. That was a good timeline. Soon, the white boar waits and watches. Let's try inviting some of the 7 kings. Lords Paramount. They are not present wherever I go. It is true, Pentos might be a little mad at me that I did steal the original Lord Aemon. I will not accuse him. That's my son. Of all those I've chosen to involve in this little scheme, Maelle is probably not the absolute most skilled. Still, she's clearly applying herself and determined not to let my efforts go to waste, with the aim of improving her skill in matters of intrigue. Bettering herself is costly, but it helps us all in the end. You can go further than this. She pushes it to the limit. Intrigue +2. Lord Tythan assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the plains near Evenfall. My many gamekeepers and flushers have been pouring blah 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 blah. Yeah, we've seen this all several times. The mysteries of the 7-pointed star again. We're gonna say, be content, girl. And we've done this one a bunch of times, but we're actually going to increase the success chance for once. A ray ahead of the group with the grassland suddenly grows still. The silence is almost palpable. Even the sound of my horse's hooves seem to melt away. Just as I am about to turn back to find the others, I glimpse it ahead of me. Blurry as a dream, a boar as white as snow. So, the rumors were true. It is just a boar. The forest truly is the mantle of the boar, but as the boar flees in panic from foraging peasants, I feel my patience wearing thin. Surely there must be better things to do in Evenfall today than picking roots and mushrooms. These are their ancient rites, a generous donation. This is for Evenfall? That's a good choice. I'll easily make that money back. After hours of riding, scouring every corner of the grasslands, I am forced to admit defeat to the fading light. The white boar disappeared like a spirit the moment we saw it, seemingly leaving no trace of its head. As I returned to camp, The distant calls of a boar taunt me across the darkening landscape. Very well. Everything that could go wrong seemed to do so, but there were some silver linings to be found. Baelor gathers his disappointed party and exhausted hounds for the trip home. The boar eluded us this time. Let us leave this adventure behind for now. You thought you could scheme against me? Forget about that noise. Aenys has managed to claim the deep pink beast Starwing. Maegor, son of the king. Is this a new son? It is indeed. We have the royal marriage debuff. Now, hold on a second. Aenys is not married. Yes, marry into our family, young Prince Dragon Rider. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. I think we'll just capture him. He's got a knight. He has a guardian. I want to shelter you, my boy. You are the worst. We all hate you for your treason. But you would be welcome in my lands under guest right and as a member of my dynasty. I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, through the streets of Evenvale with my steward, looking for opportunities to remedy the somewhat empty treasury. When we reach the market weighing halls, Vargan starts to speak with a hushed voice. We can get more income if we get creative with the taxes on the goods brought here. I can arrange another set of waiting stones, slightly adjusted in weight, yet they will look the same. Then, for the same goods, the merchants will pay us more. No one should suspect a thing. If you wish, we can change the weights and watch the money flow into your coffers. A truly better set of weights is what is needed. Oh, I do not need tricks and lies. He straight up died. He's dead. That's the Lord Paramount. He's gone. Claim Liege's title. You do not control 21% of the counties that make up this title de jure. I guess we have to begin eliminating other duchies. I don't know that I want to do that. The other way to do it would be to conquer more outside areas, and that will convert into being a new part of here. And once we get enough that I take up 21%, that'll be good. Now, what is going on here? Is this the Whites? The White Walkers? These are the followings of the Cold Ones. They follow the cold gods of human sacrifice, lands of always winter. All of that. Do they have the White Walker? So there is a White Walker trait that's actually kind of messed up. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if they'll let you do it if you're not from the north. Yes, so White Walking introduces the White Walker men-at-arms, and then it makes all of your characters suck at everything but murder, and it also lets you live a super long time. You live 1,000+ years. Yeah, I mean, if you don't care about you or any of your cultural people doing anything, turning them all into White Walkers and unleashing them as super murder machines is certainly a way to go at it. I apologize. I'm yawning. It's late here. We might call it pretty soon. The winter is over. Our cash flow's coming back in. It's hard to tell what our priority is now. I think maybe filling in all of the additional building slots on the main island of Tarth, just really hyper concentrating all of our funding on Tarth rather than the new Pentos area, and concentrating on like windmills, caravanserais, water wheels, anything that's going to lower costs in the long term. We get those out there. Greetings, my thoughtful vassal. You have been a loyal and devoted subject, and I wish to reward you for your service. In recognition of this, I am offering you the position of Chancellor of the Stormlands. I accept your position. Oriana, free tenant renting some land of mine in the Brightmoor, has pulled in an exceptional harvest this season due to his meticulous planning. He wishes to use some of his profits to purchase a piece of land for my estate from me, so that he can build upon his success and grow more crops. We can give him way more money than we have and probably not see any of it back. We want him to join our court because he's got the intelligent trait. He will marry my granddaughter. She's 3 years old. That's very normal. He's a lowboard. He was a lowboard. And she was my granddaughter. Hey, I'll make it any more obvious. No one was in love. Haven't you heard? I think we're gonna call it here. Things are nice and stable, unlike last time. The plot has begun to replace the unfaithful dogs of the Baratheon, Boromund Baratheon spawn, Rogar, and his spawn, Ronald, will suffer for what they have done to our beautiful, amazing liege, with their betrayal. I will replace them as Lord Paramount, and then turn my eyes to other more worldly concerns. Who's your favorite Targaryen of the series so far? If you answer my wife, you would be correct.